Today, my wife's vehicle is going to get some routine maintenance. I'm going to check the brake pads and install some new filters, and then maybe throw on some new lug nuts. I'm going to start with the filters. I did pick up a new filter for the CX-5 as we are overdue for a change. You can see all this dust, but it is easy to replace. You just pull these tabs back here, and that allows you to pull this up and access the filter. And this is the one I got. Yeah, I think it was time to replace it. Time to install the new one. When replacing the cover, it is important to make sure that the little tabs go back into their slots. There's one there, and there's one there, and there may be a third. Yes, there is. There's a third just underneath that wire. But if you get the first two in, if you get the one on the left and the right in, the center one will be in too. We also picked up a cabin air filter, and this is the one I got. It's the CarQuest one from Advanced Auto. So I am going to open the glove box, then I'm going to press in on the side here and the other side to release it. So I'm going to press in here and on the other side, and that releases the glove box, and it'll give you enough room to put your hand in there. And that is what I'm going to replace. So now I'm going to take it out, and this is the first time we've ever replaced this, and this is the 2018. Well, I say it was time. The new one's on the left and the old one's on the right. And putting the new one in is just the reverse of taking the old one out. Make sure it's all the way in, and it's as simple as that. To put the glove box back in position, I'm going to push in on this just a little. And there we go. Stuffed animal. My wife mentioned that her car squeaked when she stopped, so I pulled the car into the garage to check it out. I actually ended up using the rear jack point to jack up the car, enough for me to place the jack stand on the front jack point. So now let's take this wheel off. So this is the passenger side pad, and it looks like there's still a bit of pad left. A good bit, actually. So this might not have been where the squeak was coming from. So I'm going to check the driver's side now. So even though my wife did hear a squeak one time while braking, both sets of front pads look like they have quite a bit of life left. So I am not going to replace them now. So I'm guessing the squeak was just a one-off event because of weather or changes in temperature or dust, I don't know. But based on that and the new pads, that's about half life. So we're doing a while, but we still have several thousand miles based on how my wife drives before we need to replace the brakes. But my wife did want something else. She wanted to put some tuner lug nuts on her car. It's her car, so her decision. She chose black because the name of this car is T'Challa after the Black Panther. So black on black on black is what she wants. So I'm gonna put those on and hopefully she'll be happy. My wife wanted some new lug nuts. So that's what she's getting. She'd been crying about, I want some cool lug nuts. I want some cool lug nuts. But what I didn't realize was that OEM Mazda wheels have a conical seat. So most of the aftermarket lug nuts will work with her car. So I got her black, extended, open-ended, tuner lug nuts. And I hope she's happy with them. They always recommend starting them by hand and not using an impact in order to preserve the finish. Because with time, you know, the finish will wear, but they all start off looking pretty good. All right, I could have put on red, neochrome, blue even. I thought black would be kind of lame, but I guess it works. So when I swap out these rear lug nuts, I'm going to take them off one by one and replace them with the new tuner lug nuts. But I am going to do it in the star pattern. So I'll go here, 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 then here. And I'm torquing them to 90 foot-pounds. I'm going to play the same game on the other side, but with that, the lug nuts are replaced. And it is a subtle aesthetic improvement, but I hope she likes it. This car doesn't need much because it is still pretty new, but as the miles go up, I will continue to document the regular maintenance that I perform on it. If you'd like to follow along and see all the other work I do, hit subscribe. Thanks for watching. Take care.